Hi, I'm Meeta Patel and welcome to this week's Mindset Hacks. This week's Mindset Hack is thinking about some of the interpretations that we often make and how can we actually turn them into something more trusting. Have you ever caught yourself looking at a situation or an email or a conversation and afterwards thinking, actually making up your own story around it, interpreting that conversation for something that you imagined it was, and having a whole narrative around it because your thoughts and emotions kick in, and that thought, email or conversation, or even no conversation, lasts way longer than the actual moment itself. The truth is, most of those times the stories aren't grounded in reality, they're just our own interpretations. And here's what I've noticed. When you validate those interpretations with the actual person themselves, two things happen. Firstly, you regain balance. You're no longer being pulled around by your assumptions or your own narrative around it. And secondly, you build trust. That openness creates a relationship because that person knows that you're willing to just check in and listen and not, again, make up your own narrative around it. So here's the mindset hack for this week. Next time you feel yourself reacting, pause and ask, how do I know this was the intended message? What's another way I could look at this? And if it really matters, validate it with the person directly. Because when we validate instead of assume, we don't just find balance for ourselves, we strengthen that relationship with that person. And let's face it, leadership really requires trust. And that's it for me this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for being here.